Hello, everyone. Major Mom here. I've been organizing and decluttering homes for almost 20 years. And there is one time of year where I see my clients experience the most stress and spend the most money, and that's Thanksgiving to Christmas, especially Christmas. I want to present to you some ideas on how to make the holidays less stressful and more budget friendly. First, right out of the gate, I'm going to give you a radical idea. And if it resonates with you or strikes a chord, then you don't need to listen to anything else. First, right out of the gate, many professional organizers, therapists, divorce lawyers, they suggest to families to take a holiday from the holidays. What does that mean? Well, what that means is make a conscious decision today that you are not going to go over your budget and you are not going to put on a show for everybody. You're going to do something differently. So if you take a holiday from the holidays, here's what it could look like. You decide. Talk to everybody about this. This is not surprise. We're not doing anything this year. No, this is a let's talk about this. How can we do things that make sure we spend time together? How can we spend the holidays this year together where we put people and pets over possessions? Okay, if you take a holiday from the holidays, it could look like ordering pizza, Chinese. It could mean nobody comes over. Okay, that's extreme. But we go through different seasons in life. Kids and a big family, then the kids have moved away. We don't have grandkids yet. Empty nest. I mean, you fill in the blanks. Whatever season you're in, honor and acknowledge that season. Sometimes you need to go through a season of simplification because less stuff equals less stress. Before I go into the other tips on how to save money and some budget friendly, clutter free gifts, I want to give you two stats. The average child gets 70 toys a year. I've seen some get them on one day on Christmas Day. That's just nuts, okay? Nuts. The average 10-year-old has 238 toys but plays with maybe 12 of them. The reason why I'm sharing these stats with you is so when I give these other ideas, you know that there's enough research out there telling you that people are swimming in stuff. They have too much stuff and they're getting stuff they don't want, they don't need, they don't like. A lot of presents go back to Goodwill where they came from or to Goodwill. So, here are some ideas. Don't get gift cards because those gift cards get lost or they don't end up getting properly used. There's always a balance on those gift cards. And some dangerous gift cards start eroding the balance that is there. Gift cards is not where it's at for teachers and things like that. So listen up. You can spend more time with your family and less time cooking if you just play games. Another thing you can do to simplify the holidays is have a pitch in. You don't need to do everything. You don't need to use the china. You can eat on paper plates and paper cups. Honestly, nobody really cares. What they care about is that mom or grandma or the two or three people doing all the work aren't spending any time with anyone and they're very stressed out. Give your family gifts like this year. Fresh flowers, fresh fruit cut into, beautiful shapes. I'm going to give you ideas for consumables. A homemade cookies. Gosh, I love getting homemade cookies because I don't bake. How about those jars where you put all the ingredients in with the recipe? If you have a spectacular barbecue sauce, soup, or cookies, put all those ingredients in a jar and give those. Those are gifts with love, and they are always appreciated. Give your gift of time. This is so, so fun. Of course, I love organizing, so a lot of times I give gift cards or coupons for my time. I will help people with time management, decluttering, organizing their pantry. Don't ask me to clean because I'm not really a clean freak. I like organizing. But once I'm done organizing, it's easier to clean because I've decluttered everything. But what are your gifts and talents? What can you give to your family and friends that maybe you've never had the courage to do for them, or maybe you didn't think they would need your time? But what about this? Give them a coupon for helping with household projects, babysitting the kids, breakfast in bed, helping them with a project like their baby book, a wild coupon card. Now, this is could be risky, but you could just say, "I 2 hours of my time, whatever you need me to do, run errands, pick things up." Gosh, it's so nice to have a personal assistant here and there. I've had assistants before, and it is just glorious. Have them do all these little things that you don't have time to do. I love helping people in my career do that. So that is the gift of time. There are so many great ideas. You can make it really personal and really special if you make homemade cards with a love letter inside. I mean, love letters to your grandchildren, your children. Sometimes we don't spend enough time telling people all the good things about them. Or it's too busy parenting or correcting people, especially if you're a mom. You're just in correction mode all the time. But a personal letter, a personal card, don't go out and buy $200 worth of supplies, go to Goodwill, or just look around your house and use up stuff. It doesn't have to look great and look professional. It's supposed to be from your heart. And so have fun with that. My grandmother loves homemade cards, and I love getting them every year from my kids. I always say, don't get me anything. I want a homemade card. And I could cry when I read some of those things. They're so good. Another thing, you could pass on a family treasured event. You could basically say, hey, this is something that I know everybody wants and would love to have. And so you can pass that on when you know. Worst comes to worst, you can't think of anything that's budget friendly or will simplify the holidays. Have a family meeting, talk about a white elephant Christmas. Those are so much fun. You can put a dollar amount on them. I never laughed so hard until last year when we had a white elephant Christmas. I never cried so much when we had, a free for all Christmas where so much stuff, so many gifts. It would like no one was even happy. So Jesus is the reason for the season. Do everything you can to keep focused on him. Create new traditions like making a birthday cake for Jesus. Take the eye off of stuff, put it on people and pets. Have a majorly organized holiday. I hope that this inspired you to make changes. Thank you so much.